Hey guys, January hasn't even ended and we have a ton of info on Google devices. This is everything we have on all Google devices this year. Let's get right into it. Back at Google I/O in 2022, Google talked about a Pixel device in a tablet form. This tablet was set to release this year. In this smartphone landscape where Android tablets are mostly overlooked, it will be good to see what Google will do with their tablets to breathe some fresh air into that space. We know the tablet is in development with a codename Tango, and this is what we know about the device in terms of its specs. It's likely to be an 11-inch device just like the iPad Pro. This device will probably double as a smart home display. It's likely to have a stylus support, making it a good choice for those in the market for a dual-purpose Android tablet. Whether Google will offer its own proprietary stylus is yet to be known, but it's likely going to be compatible with Android stylus on the market. When it comes to the processing power, it's likely to support the Tensor chipset from the Google Pixel 6. Although it's not the most powerful or greatest chipset out there, this should actually be a great fit for a tablet device. It's also expected to come with 128 gigs of storage and a 256 gigs of storage variant. It's confirmed to have a front-facing and a rear camera. As to what sensor the company will use, it's yet to be seen. My best guess, their tried and true 12-megapixel camera from the previous years and the Pixel processing power should actually make it interesting. It's likely to have a Pro version because the tablet has been seen with the codename Tango Pro. As to what this brings to the table, we aren't quite sure, but it's nice to see Google put in the work in this section. Foldable devices have seen a ton of improvements since they came into the smartphone section barely 4 years ago. We've seen a lot of transformation from these fragile looking, crazy expensive devices to amazing looking, productive, steady designs, and it's time for Google to jump on the bandwagon. Rumors suggest Google was working on a foldable device but got cancelled in 2021. With the release of Android 12L, lots of people thought this was definitely the time for a Google Pixel foldable device, but it never materialized. Well, there is a Pixel device and it's coming. The project is codenamed Felix. Renders show a new Pixel Fold device with a folding display. The device is expected to launch with a Tensor G2 processor and will sport a 64-megapixel camera utilizing the Sony IMX787 sensor to its fullest. There could be two secondary cameras, likely to be a telephoto and an ultra-wide camera. The outer display is said to have a resolution of 1080p by 2100 pixels, with the inner 7.6-inch display sporting a resolution of 1840 by 2208 pixels. The renders show the device will have its fingerprint reader on the side embedded in its power button. Judging by its features, the Pixel Fold may turn out to be the budget foldable device consumers have already been patiently waiting for. Moving on to phones, leaks on the Pixel 7a are already out, and this is what we have. For the first time, an A-series Google Pixel device is going to have a 90Hz refresh rate, matching the regular Pixel 7. According to rumors, the device will come with a 50-megapixel Samsung GN1 main sensor, and the front-facing camera is said to be a 30-megapixel Sony IMX712 sensor, which would likely or should likely allow face unlock alongside the in-display fingerprint scanner. Leaked hands-on videos show two cameras at the back, with the other likely to be in an ultra-wide. This mid-range device could come with wireless charging but capped at a very low charging speed. This is set to release mid-2023. We should expect the confirmation of this device at Google I/O sometime around May this year. Am I the only one confused here? Because it's beginning to seem the Pixel 7a might turn out to be a better deal than the regular Pixel 7, as it will be priced around the $449 price range of its predecessor. We would have to wait and see. Let me know of your thoughts in the comment section. Topping off everything, we do have info on the next gen Pixel device, the Pixel 8 and 8 Pro. There's not a lot of info as it's very early this year, but we do know the code name for these devices. So the Pixel 8 is going to have the code name Shiba and the 8 Pro Husky. This device is likely to be a good refinement on the Pixel 7, which likely would have the same design. What we do know is that multiple sources are reporting the Pixel 8 might actually be smaller than the 6.3-inch Pixel 7, which was actually smaller than the previous phone. For its processor, it's likely to come with a 3rd generation Tensor chip. This chip is likely not going to blow our mind in terms of specs or as compared to the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2, but it should get the job done as Google has proven with the Pixel 7 and Pixel 6 devices. So guys, that's all we have for now. Don't forget to drop a like and subscribe to the channel. I'll be back when I find something new.